Taken away, Allen. Good tackle, Allen.
Round 13, Friday, April 21st, Series Futsal Victoria. 6:45 p.m, Western United versus Preston. At 8 p.m, Carlton Hart versus Moreland Blues. At 9:15, Hume battle Campbellfield. And the final game at 10:30 p.m, Fitzroy take on Altona Knights. Live from the Series Futsal Arena in Thomastown. From inside Series Futsal Arena at Futsal Oz in Thomastown, Melbourne, welcome to Series Futsal Victoria Men. Michael Chevallo, Alex Sivkarovsky with you. A big night of action, 4 games on hand. We'll kick off with Western United versus Preston. Both teams on court. We are about to engage in a minute's silence before this game kicks off in memory for Harry Manaras. So let's now embrace a minute's silence. Okay. Well, a minute's silence in the memory of Harry Manaras, and we're about to get underway. Western United versus Preston. Michael Chevallo, Alex Sivkarovsky with you. And Siv, straight away we notice the return of Christopher Kakides, who was missing in action last week. He is back, and that spells danger for Western United.
Yes, welcome viewers. It is a big inclusion for Preston, one that they desperately needed. They needed that firepower up front. Can't rely solely on James Ignatides, so huge inclusion for them. But a big out for Western United. Angus Angelatos, 13 goals scored for Western United. He's a big out tonight, so they're going to rely on Jerry tonight to really do a majority of the attacking. Let's see how this game goes.
It will be Western United to kick us off, kick into the left of screen. And what a strong team on the court for Preston. Ignatides, Kakides, Al Sharani, Gustus. Against Western United, Jerry Angelatos to get us underway. They've also got Blue Co starting. And we are underway indeed. United in the white, Preston in the black. Early on the ball is Gustus. Kakides, good slide out from the keeper, shot on goal. Preston on the hunt early on and cleared away by Blue Co.
Yes, big saves there from Jarvis Gin. That'll get the blood flowing early on.
It is going to be a busy night for Jarvis Gin. Gustus to Al Sharani. Al Sharani to Kakides. A little nudge from behind on Christopher Kakides. The number 19 with the platinum hair for Preston. Angelatos through the centre. Goes out to the left. Blue Co plays it back. Good ball cross there. Igor Shusta, number 7 for Western United. Here's Shusta down to the goal line. And a solid take from Stav Varagos. Great crowd on hand to kick off the first of 4 games tonight in Series Futsal Victoria men's action. Over the top And it will be a side ball for Igor Schuster of Western United. Badly turned over. Here's Stephen Gustus to bring it in. Centres the ball. Kakides turns, trying to find his left boot. We've also got Carlton versus Moreland, Campbellfield, Hume, Fitzroy versus Altona. All still to come tonight. Wherever you're watching live on Facebook, on YouTube, via WeFroth, a big night of futsal action. Corner here for Preston. Ignatides off the left boot. Ferocious goal scorer James Ignatides, the number 21 for Preston. Their main marksman, Al-Shirani. Great save from Jarvis Gin.
Yeah, it's a big save there. Jarvis Gin, already big saves started off the game, so Western United need to tidy up in defence here.
Gin again defends against Gustus. Break on now for Western United, coming down the centre corridor. Sean Arn, one of their real danger men that Preston need to contain, wearing the number 10 jersey. Schuster plays it out there. Through the centre, that one just gets away from Arn. Side ball for Arn. Tried to go to Blue Co. Back heel to Ignatides. Ignatides down the left. Can't keep it in though. Kakides. Timeout called by Western United. We'll take a quick break.
Oh, and Parthamos with a goal there. Parthamos with a bit of room. Topoki puts it away.
Corner here for Campbellfield. Parthamos makes a move. Parthamos turns and Parthamos scores. You need numbers on the king. Here he is again to Parthamos. The cannon is lit. Parthamos, nice run. Still alive, Parthamos. Parthamos, and it's a goal for Campbellfield. Here comes Parthamos again. Elias freaking Parthamos! Early timeout for Western United, just trying to settle, to re-strategize after an ultra-aggressive opening 3 minutes from Preston. Side ball here for Western United. Will they look to go forward via Sean Arn? And that will be a Preston side ball. Well played by Ignatides on the far side. It will be Gustus to bring it in. Gustus to Ignatides. Ignatides off his left boot. Side ball this time for Western United. Blue Co with the ball in hand. Sean Arn makes a move. Here's Arn. Back to Co. Co diagonal through the centre, hoping to find Angelatos. Schuster. Igor Schuster intercepted by Kakides on his left, and he scores. We said he was danger, and you've seen it in the opening 4 minutes. Christopher Kakides makes it 1-0 for Preston.
Yeah, that's a big mistake there from Blue Co. Really gave the way in the ball in a poor position, and Kakides there not going to miss those ones, so need to really tighten up in defence here, Western United.
Schuster back to the corner arc. Kakides has to beat 3 of them, can't do so. Angelatos comes away with the ball. Blue Co plays a diagonal pass, top of the D there. Well done from Gustus to deny Sean Arn. Kakides against 2. Angelatos just puts it out, and a Preston side ball far into the court.
Yeah, you can see here, Blue just giving the ball away in a very awkward, bad position. Kakides seen it coming and put it past Jarvis Gin nicely.
Gustus, top of the D. Kakides, I should say Ignatides, long to Kakides. Blue Co to bring the ball in to Schuster. Well done by Ignatides. Blue Co cleans up. Here's Sean Arn. Arn can't get around Gustus. Plays it back now down the left wing. Angelatos. Kakides, nice interception. Picked up again in centre court from Al-Shirani. Out to Kakides. Ignatides on the halfway line. Nicely done here from Western United. Chance for Angelatos. And well done by Varagos to come out and defend. Angelatos maybe could have done better, though, with that one.
Yeah, absolutely. Should have picked his spot, tried to go through the legs, but Varagos' experienced campaigner knew that.
Keeper's ball for Varagos. Opening 5 minutes has been all Preston. Here they come again. Gustus on the left. Al-Sharani. Kakidis. Back to Al-Sharani. Gustus. Little toe poke over the top, hoping to find Kakidis, who is the lone goal scorer so far. Gregory Marquez, number 22, on for Western United. And it will be a Western United free kick. Within scoring range, will it be Angelatos or maybe Sean Arndt to take it? Or will it be Igor Shusta? Looks like it's going to be Shusta from behind the halfway line. He may pass to Arndt on his left. Goes out to Angelatos on his right, and Jerry Angelatos unable to bring it under control. Long throw from Varagos. Off the post and out of play. Angelatos throws down the right line. Was looking for Marquez on that far side. Gregory Marquez. Long throw down the left wing, hoping to find Ignatides. Hustled from behind, though, by Marquez. Ignatides has some thunderbolts on him. If he goes off his left boot here, he could square the ball to Gustus. Ignatides, left it is, goes low. Wall does its job. Good pass from Varagos, turn and shoot, and good save to deny Daniel Rushy. Corner here for Preston. Rushy, the number 27 in the pink boots tonight. Inside the D. And it's going to be another corner here for the team in black. Gustus is on the wing. Rushy's gone inside the D. Rushy just couldn't find the net.
Yeah, that was a big opportunity there. Just bobbled up for him. Daniel Rushy coming on, making an impact already. So Western Wolves at the moment just need to get it together. They seemed a little bit rattled so at the start of this game.
Johan Torres on for Western United, number 2, with the ball in hand at the moment. To Sean Arndt. Back to Torres. Tried to go down the line to find Gregory Marquez. Solid crowd on hand Friday night in Melbourne. Hope you've had a great week. We saw an awesome round 12 of women's action on Wednesday night. More to come, of course, next Wednesday. We are hearing word of many a new signing who will appear next Wednesday night. Possibly a very interesting one in the struggling Phoenix team. Although Phoenix, if you've been following our Women's League, had their greatest performance of the season on Wednesday. Oh, that should have been one there for Gustus. And good goalkeeping from Jarvis Gin. This is all one-way traffic right now, though, Alex, and it's all being driven Preston's direction. Mistake there from Ignatides, tries to make up for it. And it will be a free kick for James Ignatides. Can Western United develop some momentum, which they have lacked thus far? Gustus rolls it across to Rushy. Back to Gustus, chip over the top, hoping to find Kakidis. Here's Gustus again, the workhorse. Here's Ignatides, audacious attempt there from James Ignatides. Gustus again, Kakidis. Well done by Angelatos. Varagos thought about Ignatides, goes up long instead for Kakidis. Angelatos. A solid tackle there from Ignatides. Read that well. Side ball brought in by Sean Arndt. Here's Marquez. Marquez has a shot. Goes wide to the right of the vertical post.
Yeah, they're just not finding it really difficult to string a couple of passes here, Western United. They called the timeout early, and they still haven't really settled. So interesting to see how they finish in this half.
13 minutes remaining, first half. United 0, Preston 1. Ball out wide to the far wing. Off the head of Ignatides, here's Sean Arn to Angelatos. Angelatos hassled and jostled by Ignatides, and it will be a side ball for United. Free kick, I should say, for United. What are the options here? They've got Johan Torres. You see at the left of your screen, number 2 with some real estate. Go direct at goal, and it's way over the head there of Stavros Varigos.
Yeah, again, no real set piece play there from Western United, and I think they've really got to go back to plan A and go back to what they fundamentally know. And at the moment, they're not playing the usual game, the pass and move. At the moment, it's just shoot and hope and pray that they goes in.
Ignatides floats it up towards Rashi. Ball in far side, attacking half for Preston. United yet to really threaten Stav Varigos's goal. They have certainly kept Jarvis Gin busy in the United goal. Side ball for Preston. Kakides, the goal scorer, throws down the line. Gustus had some work to do. Wherever you look in a Preston game, your eyes will fall on Stephen Gustus. He really is the everywhere man for Preston. Johnny Vuthus on now. Number 17, unmissable with that hairstyle for Western United. Can he bring the dynamite they need right now? Also, Abdul Mohseni is on. Mohseni now. Very talented player, Abdul Mohseni. They will need some flight of foot from him. Well, Mohseni getting in the face of Ignatides there. A few words had. It will be Abdul Mohseni's free kick off his left boot. Referee having words with Ignatides. Can poke the bear a little. James Ignatides, a little cheeky at times, but a brilliant player. Mohseni goes direct. And just about a half metre over the crossbar.
Yeah, he got a corner out of it, so good result. This is where they need to make a count from a set piece.
Johnny Vuthus. Straight into Rashi. Rashi rushing down the centre off his right. Just couldn't get the power he needed. Mohseni. Vuthus. Little nudge in the back there. Ball in for Preston. Gustus has some room. Ignatides again arguing with the officials. Off his left and skies it.
Yeah, again, you can hear the coach, Milton Sarkos, just getting his charges. Really needed someone on the back post there, so as we see Western United going forward. So since Milton's come in, they've really looked a lot more organised, Preston, which is good to see. See Jarvis Gin, they're just squatting that one away, but they're really looking more structured. They look like they've got a game plan and look like they're going to climb up that ladder. A win here tonight will definitely put them clear in 4th spot.
As long-time viewer GK Midi writes on YouTube, the Western United goalkeeper Jarvis Gin keeping them in the game at the moment. Only through Jarvis Gin have they managed to maintain a 1-0 scoreline. It could have easily been 3 or 4 by now, the way Preston are playing.
Absolutely. Then I think if he wasn't in goals, they could have been down by a couple more goals. So it should be thankful it's only 1.
Gin to Mohseni. Mohseni some room to move. Got to get past Gustus. That proves impossible. Here comes Stephen Gustus running forward. Plays it out to Ignatides. Off his left and again. That man Jarvis Gin.
Wow, unbelievable there from Jarvis Gin. If they win this game, it's all down to him. He's kept them in this game in the first half, that's for sure.
You know, in folklore, a djinn is a genie, someone capable of magic. And that's what Jarvis Djinn has been right now, a magical genie for Western United. They've popped him out of the lantern, out of the bottle, and he is saving everything at the moment, Jarvis Djinn. Threaded ball cut out by Ignatides off his left, and again, Djinn answers the call.
Yeah, it's another poor ball there. That's happened a couple of times tonight. If they're going to go through the middle, got to have someone there. You can't expect someone to wait for it.
Gustus, top of the D, needs some company though. Still Gustus. Gustus beats Morsini. Trying to go past Johnny Vuthus. And earned a free kick. The ball glued to the boots of Stephen Gustus. Arguably player of the match so far. 7:25 remaining first half. 1-0 Preston. Could feed Ignatides here. He does. And the left boot goes off the upright, I think. And then just tries to chip up high. Good defense on the goal line.
I hope we can get a replay on that one. That looked like, I'm not sure if it crossed the line. So it's a solid effort.
Here's Al Sharani, maybe. Ignatides again off that dynamite left foot of his. Long ball out from Djinn, hoping to find Morsini. You hear the coach saying, get up there, Kiki, to Christopher Kikides. He's up there now. Jarvis Djinn punches the ball out of play. Tell you what, I said Gustus may be player of the half, but Djinn could be right up there for the player of the match so far as well. Having a standout performance. Al Sharani, bad mistake from him, gives Johnny Vuthus a chance, and Al Sharani wins it back. Out to Kikides. 2-on-1. Kikides tries to tiptoe through the tulips. It's just a different Preston side when you've got Kikides in there. Al Sharani goes, well, don't know what he was looking at.
Oh, that one just coming off the shin there, spraying it wide. So at the moment now, Western United really, if they can get into the half only 1-0 down, they've got to be thankful for it, I reckon.
Gustus working hard down the left side. Morsini wants it. He'll take it here, Morsini. Gustus again causing a lot of headaches for Western United. Morsini hassled by Al Sharani. And Gustus puts that one out of play. Angelatos making a move up forward now. Djinn rolls it out towards Johnny Vuthus. Falls back to Stavros Varagos. Long throw from Varagos to Kikides. Nice back pass from Kikides. Morsini beats out Gustus on that occasion. Earns a free kick. Off goes Johnny Vuthus. On comes this man, Sean Arn. Morsini. Susta, Kikides down the line and over the touchline.
Interesting, Preston on 4 fouls. Maybe that's one way Western United can get back in this game, get the foul count up. But they've got to play with a target. At the moment, they're not playing with a target, and that's maybe why they're lacking.
They're missing Angus tonight. It's very evident, isn't it, Alex?
Yeah, it just makes a big difference there. The two brothers know where each other are, and you can find that linkage play.
Short ball, hoping to find Igor Susta. Susta ball in to Sean Arn. Arn v Kikides. Arn goes onto his right boot, tries to have a shot. Ignatides, Kikides. Kikides going to go on his own now. And well blocked by Morsini. Sean Arn. Arn again. Goes around Ignatides. Got to be careful not to get that foul count any higher here, Preston. 5 fouls now, Preston. This is danger, Alex. One more foul that goes to the penalty spot.
Yeah, and I think that's a good call. Milton Sarkos just calling a timeout here, allow Preston to recoup and just reassess themselves. We'll go to a quick ad break. We'll be back right after this.
1-0 Preston. It's been all driven by the team in black, but they are on 5 fouls with 3.5 minutes to go. Nice tackle by Al Sharani to stop the Shawnan run. Mossini. Al Sharani does well. That's going to be another foul. That's going to be a penalty kick, no doubt about it. That was silly from Kikides. Really, really silly. Put his arm around the neck of Angelatos. Blatant. There was absolutely no need for this.
Yeah, it was just a silly foul here. You can see here, Al Sharani, good work. Second to the ball, and yeah, that's just pure clumsiness. It's a silly foul to give. No need, not required.
And it allows them back in the game.
It does. And this is where maybe they could go further, and this is what the goal that they desperately needed, and they can drive a team going forward. And you've got 2 minutes 40 to go. Every foul now is a penalty.
Big run up from Shawnan. Stutter run up. Varagos saves it. Wow. Luck not on the side of Western United, but 2.5 minutes to go. Will Preston foul again? If they do, we are back to the penalty spot. Here's Shawnan. He wants to make up for that missed penalty. It's good work from Varagos, though. Badly given away. Lack of communication. I think Mossini was hoping that Suster was a little deeper there, Alex.
Yeah, but I think Suster made the move, but then changed his mind last second. At that point, Mossini made the call that he was going to go there. So they're not on the same page tonight. Don't know what it is, Western United. Just they don't seem to be on the same page.
Shawnan. Where's the help for him? Didn't think he needed it. Hits the side netting. There is so much instruction coming from the Preston technical position. Much quieter, though, over in United's side.
Yeah, I think it's two different style of coaching. Milton Sarkos is obviously, you can hear him, whereas Gui Costa maybe a bit more quieter, but you can see him is giving instructions. What I like about Preston is they're playing with a target, but then that target will come into the centre and there's an overlapping player behind. Western United are not doing any of that. They're just waiting and waiting. And
he's done it again. It's Kikides again. Yellow card coming out. That is 2 fouls in a row that Kikides has done that were not necessary. That's going to be another penalty spot kick.
Yeah, you got to take him off now. I think he needs a rest.
So Kikides goes off. On comes Luca Masili. And who's it going to be? Is it? Oh, it's going to be Yaramillo. So wow. Yaramillo, goalkeeper, who hasn't played yet tonight. It's been Jarvis Gin in goal to take the penalty. Oh, and again, luck not on the side of Western United. 2 missed penalties. Still we stay 1-0.
Yeah, this is, look, let's just hope that luck changes in the second half. They really should be up 2-1.
Are we not giving enough credit to Stav Varagos? Is it something Varagos is doing?
Yeah, look, big keeper, spreading himself wide, very experienced. He knows what he's doing, and he's putting the players off immensely.
Oh, Ignatides, magnificent. Look at this determination. Ignatides, if that was the goal, it would have been all credit to Ignatides. What work from him. And there it is, half-time. Preston 1. Western United with 2 failed penalty attempts, 0.
Gets his top off and sends the stadium into overdrive.
Interrupters.
The stadium's erupted.
Interrupters there.
He'll take the yellow card, no worries, Joseph.
You take the yellow card every day of the week.
Let's have a look at this replay, please. It all started here with Ellen. Have a look. Not this bit here, but he wins the ball here in that tackle against Ate. Passes the ball off.
Didn't give up.
And he goes to the back post and taps it in. So, yeah, Kevin...
Fataya.
Oh, did it go over the line? It's a goal.
Wow.
And I think Hume will have it. Mohamed Fataya. It was the wrong ball there. Almost went out. Fataya, Frano did his best to keep him there. Fataya, look at this. Off the crossbar down
That
in.
is some AFL accuracy in series 4.
Give it away, Allen. Good tackle, Allen. To go.
Oh, and Parthamos with a goal there. Parthamos with a bit of room. Oh, Pokey puts it away.
40 here for Campbellfield. Parthamos makes a move. Parthamos turns and Parthamos scores. You need numbers on the king. Here he is again to Parthamos. The cannon is lit. Parthamos, nice run. Still alive, Parthamos. Parthamos, and it's a goal for Campbellfield. Here comes Parthamos again. Elias freaking Parthamos.
They're high press and rushes. They do try and make.
Oh! Speaking of heads, back at Daisy.
She does, and she scores. Nice. Davies! Wonderful. Heads that woman again. 1-0 Preston, who had 95% of the play in the first half, but United could have been ahead. Preston's foul count went up. Kakides gave away 2 bad fouls that resulted in 2 penalty kicks that were not converted by Western United. It will be Preston to kick us off. United need a big effort here. Kakides is still on the bench. He was dragged in the last couple of minutes. Good steal early on. And that's a more aggressive start already from Preston, from United through Johan Torres. Long attempt there from Coe. Al-Sharani to Gustus. Gustus blasts it. Just couldn't get the leather to sit down.
Yeah, it's a good start there from West United. I think they need more of that in this half, and they really got to put away their chances.
Rushy starts this half. Long one to Al-Sharani. One of the real unsung heroes of Preston, I feel, Ali Al-Sharani. Very rarely makes a mistake. Very reliable. Beautiful passer of the ball. Stabs a left boot in that one. And the referee's whistle blows.
You can't have 2 players off on the court at the same time, so didn't time that one too well.
United bring the ball in. Sean Arn missed the first penalty attempt. The second one was missed by Daniel Yaramillo, who only appeared on the court briefly that one time to take that one kick. Meanwhile, Jarvis Gin has had an outstanding game, and if he keeps it going, will be in contention for player of the match. Here he is, Jarvis Gin. Blue coat plays it out wide. Arn, unable to get past Gustus, now loses it to Kikides. Ignatides, I should say. Gustus, still Gustus to Rushy. Rushy out wide, Ignatides, and the ball just over the line. Wonder if we will see James Ignatides get on the score sheet. This is Blue coat. Gustus there, as Gustus always is. Coe, throw down the line, trying to find the head of Moseni. Quickly play to Ignatides, and he's on the score sheet now. Wonderful goal from James Ignatides. What precision, what speed, what placement from Ignatides.
Well, the good players, they make it look easy. And that was just a simply lovely ball, one touch. And it's all in a space of less than a second. Players like that, they know how much time they have, and they make it look so easy. But I can guarantee you that's taken years of experience, and that's the start Preston wanted. Western United, again, they've just got to be kicking themselves how they get back in this game.
Free kick here, maybe to be taken by Blue Co, maybe by Sean Arn. Two-man wall against it. Ignatides having words with the referee. He forms a one-man wall. Blue Co, and Ignatides serves the wall well. That's what's called putting your back into it. Co again off the left. Unable to convert. Another corner here for Western United. It will be Gregory Marquez to take this. Sean Arn's asking for it. Arn lets it go past him to Jarvis Gin. Gin, dangerous cross court. Rushy was on it. Arn picks it up. Sean Arn versus Ignatides. Out here. And an attempt from Johan Torres. Little more flavour though, Alex, in this second half from Western United. But there needs to be a whole lot more topping.
Yeah, I just think tonight their structure is just not where it usually is, and you're right. Having Angus and Gelatos out has caused them. You can see Blue taking a tumble there. Just there's no target play. Who is they're playing short at the back, but it's not working for them. That's where they need to change their tactics a bit and go long and force Preston into defence.
Torres, Marquez, Co. Blocked by Rushy, falls to Sean Arn. Arn v Al Sharani goes off his right, shoots wide, does Sean Arn. Nothing clicking yet for Western United. They could have been ahead, but for some good goalkeeping from Stav Varagos to deny them 2 penalty attempts. Here's Gustus. And it will be a side ball for Preston.
These two teams did play round 6, and it was a 3-2 win for Preston. So close game and very similar game to here tonight. But Western United they don't look like they're going to score at all. Even with 2 penalty chances, they couldn't put them away.
Kikides back on for Preston. Very fortunate for him that Western United did not convert any of the penalties he handed them. Was in the crowd last week watching Kikides. Great to see him back on the court tonight. He makes such a difference to this Preston outfit as he throws down the line to Gustus. A little too high for the everywhere man. Blue coat. Nicely done from Gustus off his right. Jarvis Gin wise to it. Arn. Moseni back to Arn. Out to Co. Arn moving down the left. Coe's in the centre. Here's Coe. Ball centred to Morsini. And no run through from Johan Torres. Varagos long throw. Gustus with the header. Corner for Preston. Kakides inside the D. Floated over to Ignatides. Couldn't keep it in though. Was hoping to get a ball secured on his lethal left. James Ignatides. Marquez. Here's Gustus in the centre. To Ignatides. Here's the left foot, and there's the goal. Ignatides makes it look easy. That lethal left foot may have just put the fatal injection into Western United.
Yeah, and you could see Milton Sarkos said reset, and Ignatides from the centre circle there, from the logo, absolutely burying that one at 3-0. You safely say 3 points are in the bag. And Preston have really just done everything right so far tonight.
15-20. Plenty of time to recover from Western United, but they haven't looked themselves tonight. Is it the missing of Angus Angelatos? Can they find a way to gel in the next 15 minutes? Arn's got a chance. Varagos closed it down in a hurry. Al Sharani lifts it, hoping to find Ignatides. Good work here from Morsini. Morsini goes out wide to Arn. Arn's got Angelatos inside the D. Arn twisting and turning, can't get past Kakides. Well done from Kakides. Read him like a book.
Yeah, tonight, like I said, they're just doing everything right. And you can see Western United just can't come up with any ideas on how to attack. Those 2 goals so far puts James Ignatides in 4th spot on 14 goals in the Golden Boot race. Mind you, he's had 2 red cards, Michael.
Never short of controversy, Ignatides, but such a dynamic player, you can't take your eyes off him. Morsini. Arn. Gustus. Ignatides out to Al Sharani. Beautifully threaded ball to Gustus on the far side. The communication is there for Preston. Varagos to Kakides. Sean Arndt. Mayhill's dragged back. There will be a foul. Free kick given. Yellow card for Gustus, I believe. So a good position here for United. What can they do with it?
And you can see the difference between the two. Preston have a set play from a set play piece. You can see it here. Western United got one player to the right, one player to the left, and then one player near the centre circle, when you should have at least a player on the goalpost. Either side of the goalpost, Preston were doing it. Western United just seemed like, again, just trying to shoot from anywhere. You're not going to beat Preston that way. You have to move the ball around and catch them out of position.
Torres. Under 13 minutes to go. Varagos. Kakides. 2 fouls already for Preston. Exceeded their foul count quota in the first half. United had 2 penalty attempts, both that they missed. To think that if they would have converted, they would have been only 1 goal down. Corner here for Preston.
Another interesting stat, James Ignatides leading the foul count, 21 fouls, 2 red cards, 6 yellow cards. So he's on track record to break some records this season.
Don't know if a player that's ever been a Golden Boot winner has also won the most red cards and most fouls in the season. Certainly within the hunt, though. Corner for United, and it will be Jerry Angelatos to take it as Sean Arn goes off.
think Gustas is coming off as well.
Yep, Gustas off. On comes Johnny Vuthis for United. Morsini. Ignatides lifts over the top. Just hoping to find Musili running onto it. Number 23, Luca Musili for Preston, replacing Gustas. Here's Varagos, has had a good game in goal. Musili driven to the line by Johnny Vuthis. Morsini, Angelatos, Johnny Vuthis. Best head of hair in series futsal there, Alex, Johnny Vuthis.
I think we'll be the last two.
We'll be the last two, I think. Johnny's definitely number one. He's straight out of an 80s film. Morsini. Oh, and a chance gone astray there for Johan Torres. Quickly played up front. Chavez Chin to Johnny Vuthis. Vuthis off his left. Into the guts of Ignatides. And well done by Stavros Varagos.
Yeah, and again, Preston now just controlling the game, making sure that they don't do anything silly. They've learned the mistakes from the first half. There's no silly foul so far. And they're just trying to wind down the clock.
Al-Sharani. Ignatides, and there it is! The hat trick for James Ignatides. He is a house on fire.
Once again, it's just a poor mistake there by Western United through the centre there. Al-Sharani seen it, laying it off. Ignatides knew it was coming on his left foot. He gets his hat trick. Timeout called Western United. We'll be back right after this.
Allen clears, Caro. Sewell, back to Allen here.
33 seconds.
Oh, it's given away, Allen. Good tackle, Allen. Just
Allen.
can't reach out, Sewell.
Oh!
And it's Josh Allen.
There it
Josh
is.
Allen scores. Josh Allen takes his top off.
The hat trick. He gets his hat trick, gets his top off, and sends the stadium into overdrive. The stadium's erupted.
Interrupters there.
He'll take
Josh,
the yellow card, no
that's a
worries,
yellow-
Joseph.
You take the yellow card every day of the week.
Let's have a look at this replay, please. It all started here with Allen. Have a look. Not this bit here, but he wins the ball here
Good
in that tackle against Ate. Passes the ball off.
Didn't give up.
3 goals from James Ignatides. 4-0 Preston. 10:15 remains. What have Western United got left? Johnny Vuthis to get us back underway here. Al-Sharani to Gustas. Good work there from Vuthis. Morsini goes out wide. Vuthis at the halfway line, moves the ball to the centre. Off his left, Vuthis. Maybe trying to find Abdul Morsini just in front of that far post. Ball for Stav Varagos, has had a very good game, preventing 2 penalties from going in. Here's Gustas, challenged by Igor Susta. Vuthis. Susta. Angelatos. This is Jerry Angelatos. Angus not playing tonight, injured. Angelatos again. Morsini read, I should say Al-Sharani read him well. Varagos long throw Too long, though, for Christopher Kakidis.
Interesting tonight, Michael. Western United haven't played 4 of their key players at the same time. Igor Schuster, Sean Arn, Abdul Mashini, and also Jerry Angelatos. 4 players that can really do damage, and they've never been on at the same time. And they're just wondering what was the reasoning behind it. I think you got to play your best players, especially when you're this far. You were halfway through the season. They're at the bottom of the ladder. Points are a must. It's just interesting tactics tonight from Western United.
Mohseni. Oh, intercepted by Al-Sharani. Back heel, and Angelatos cleans up before Augustus could get a hold of it. Jerry Angelatos. Schuster. Baragos coming off his line to defend. Angelatos throw in. Hoping to find Johnny Vuthis at the top of the D. Mohseni on the far side. To Vuthis. Back to Mohseni. Angelatos. Good work from Preston in defence from Ali Al-Sharani. Johnny Vuthis. Angelatos trying for the back kick into goal. Varagos had it covered. Corner here. Time really ticking down for United. Their failure to convert those 2 penalties in the opening half really affecting them. It affected the momentum more than anything, though, I feel, Alex. As you said earlier, if they'd scored, it may have given them the impetus to go on and do something.
Yeah, and it just gives you the encouraging signs that, despite the fact they're down a goal and had plenty of chances to be put away, they're still in the game. And it takes just one goal can make a big difference in futsal. And I just feel tonight, it's just not their night. I don't know what it is. They don't look like the same team as they usually are. It just makes it really interesting how they go from here because, teams are going to suss them out. And then, you got to play the good teams, Fitzroy, Cambo, Hume, Moreland. They'll figure you out very quickly and they'll put you away, whereas Preston maybe let them off this season.
Angelatos versus Ignatidis. Leaves it for Mohseni. Mohseni back to Angelatos. Down the line to Johnny Vuthis. Tried to go through the legs of Augustus. Kakidis. Should be a Preston ball. No. United ball. Angelatos may have a crack here. Here is Angelatos. Vuthis very deep towards the goal line. Johnny Vuthis. Faragos saw it. Play from Al-Sharani. Here's Kakidis. Unlucky. Kakidis again. Vuthis. Kakidis, top of the D. Hunting for a corner, but he's got a side ball. Kakidis did very well. Has Gustus to his right. Goes a bit deeper to the left foot of Ignatidis, hoping for goal number 4. James Ignatidis. Throw towards the centre. Kakidis has been a handful tonight for Western United. Yellow carded in the opening half. Running rampant when he's on the court. Varagos intercepted. Mohseni. Oh, that was bad. No time in there with Igor Schuster. Who is player of the match? There are many contenders for it. This man, James Ignatidis, one of them. 3 goals from him. Custis has had a wonderful game. Al-Sharani. Chavez Chin had a wonderful first half. Baragos. to Ignatides. Al-Sharani lets it roll to Stav Varagos.
Yeah, I think the question. Oh, that was close there from Kikides. Question might be, I actually think Varagos, for player of the match, he made big saves at the right time, and I think that momentum just shifted Preston's way more, and they knew they were going to take this game out. You got to give James Ignatides 3 goals as well. He's done an outstanding game. Al-Sharani and Gustas as well. So Preston tonight has probably been their most complete performance this season, I reckon, despite they probably had better wins. But as a performance tonight, it's been really complete by them.
Johnny Vuthis. Claim of a free kick at the top of the D. Was the foul called? I believe it was. So, a good range here for Western United. Can they convert this free kick? Is it going to be Johnny Vuthis? Schuster. It is Vuthis. Left foot, and Ignatides clears just in front of the goal line. Vuthis again. It'll be a corner here for United. Arn is waiting for it, so too Morseni. Vuthis goes to Arn. Arn off his left. Closed down by Kikides. Timeout. We'll take a quick break.
Parthamos with a goal there. Parthamos with a bit of room. No, Pokey puts it away.
Corner here for Campbellfield. Parthamos makes a move. Parthamos turns and Parthamos scores. You need numbers on the king. Here he is again to Parthamos. The cannon is lit. Parthamos, nice run. Still alive, Parthamos. Parthamos, and it's a goal for Campbellfield. Here comes Parthamos again. Elias freaking Parthamos.
Like it's they're high press, they're rushes, they do try and
Oh! 4-0 Preston. Just over 2 minutes remaining. Free kick. Varagos has had a wonderful game. As fans mentioning on YouTube, one of the most underrated keepers in SFV. Blue coat, trying to get on target. Al-Sharani, Kikides. It's been dynamite tonight, Kikides, in every sense of the word. Here's Ignatides. 3 goals for James Ignatides. Blue coat. Arn trying to beat Ignatides. Ignatides had him well covered. His blue coat. Back to Arn. Arn off his right. Doesn't shoot, now does. Hits the upright. This is a chance. And Varagos will take a hard shot to the nose. Oh, that was a hard blow. Nothing malicious in it, but Varagos on the receiving end of a heavy blow.
Yeah, Marquis there, just following through. It was a good move in here, lovely little 1-2. Probably should have hit it first time, but then just overhit it, and good to see Varagos. He's back on his feet. This might give us a better angle.
Oh, yeah. Just gave him a good shave there, did Gregory Marquez. Making sure that Varagos is okay to go on. Contender for player of the match, no doubt about it, Varagos. Saving 2 penalties. Lobbed up high towards the head of Rushy. Torres. Marquez. And that's the one they wanted. And it's Sean Arn. Finally, Western United on the scoreboard.
That's probably the best bit of passage of play they've done all evening. That left it very, very late. If they did that throughout the game, I think the scoreline would have been different. This is what they're known for, the quick 1-2 movements. Brilliant finish there from Sean Arn. Varagos couldn't get his hand to it. And look, it's better late than never, but you just feel like, where was that, at the start of the game? If they did have that there, I think Western United could have been in this game, and the scoreline would have been a lot closer.
Free kick for Preston. Ignatides. Corner for Preston. Took a deflection. Ignatides hunting for goal number 4. Another corner for Preston. I wonder if Rushy plays it over the top to Ignatides, who you see right at the bottom of your screen. Custis, Ignatides. And given away there by United. Rushy rushing down the right, trying to chip the keeper, but too high from Daniel Rushy. And feeds it out wide to Marquez. Ball in for Preston. Great win tonight for Preston. Slick unit. Did give away too many fouls in the first half. Crept up to 4 here in the second. Part of the game that they need to curb, Preston. But the result is on the board. Rushy did well. Al-Sharani Vian. Probably the most creative player in a white jersey. Well done by Rushy. And well won there by Blue Coat. But at the end of the game, it is Preston 4, Western United 1. You need numbers on the king. Here he is again to Parthamos! The cannon is lit! Parthamos, nice run. Still alive, Parthamos, and it's a goal for Campbellfield! Here comes Parthamos again. Elias freaking Parthamos!
gang. Shoots. Bang! Wow!
Yourself, but as a team tonight, you guys look a lot better over the last couple of weeks. It's all coming to plan now. Talk us through that game.
It's a tough game playing against those guys because they've just started to kind of get used to each other as a team, and you can tell the way they move the ball and the way they hold on to it, keep possession. They're very sharp, so you've got to be really disciplined in defence to come up against them and actually come away with some points. You guys were leading 1-0 at half-time, gave away 2 penalties. Got away with it. What was the message from Milton at halftime to the boys? Just to keep our composure. Like we're still one of those teams that get a little bit tired towards the end of those halves, and that's where we really need to dig deep. And I think recently we've been a lot better in the sense that we kind of stretch out the whole half. We kind of pace ourselves. We started off really strong at the start of the half, so we had to really just slow down and keep the whole half consistent rather than trying to bust everything in the first 10. So. From yourself, a hat-trick brings you up to 4th in a Golden Boot race. Your own performance tonight, how would you rate it? Oh, look, I'm happy with my performance. I'm just trying to get used to the league because it's very different from state league, you know what I mean? It's a lot faster pace. You can't take those chances from wherever you want. You've got to be a bit more disciplined. So I'm getting used to it. I feel like I'm getting better every week, and that's all I can hope for, really. Just got to keep working. Well, congratulations, James. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. The next one is Carlton versus Moreland. This is going to be another great game.